I just wanted to come out and protect my spot, for the World Championship, and the race was, exactly what I pictured it. It's gonna go and trying to like drop as many people as possible, and so it felt like okay, so like just gonna go in there and just run the tempo and trying to come out of here, not to beat up. So I'm really happy that I came back here with the W. These guys pushed a really good pace. It was a great championship. A little rain there, but it's not too hot like it used to here. So it's a good day for decent running.
Did you think you had, your other two 10,000s that you ran were slower, more tactical.
Yeah.
Did you have any doubts in the second half of the race that you could go at that clip?
Yeah, I thought we practiced all these scenarios in the last 17 weeks. And so we just basically said like, okay, we can drop 62 or 60 and we still feel like, okay, you're not under going to like kind of like start breathing too hard. So like it was just like I knew that it might go fast the last mile, and then maybe we get back to the championship style, kind of 68, kind of run like a really good tempo, and it felt like that and the whole time, and we just go back and forth, and I saw that the clock was like, oh, maybe I can be able to get the World Olympic standard, but I came back really short, and so hopefully World Championship is going to go and get that time there.
Everyone knows you have an unusual story, but you also have an unusual collection of PRs and longevity. What do you attribute that to?
No, I think it's just health and opportunity that I can be able to come out here and do what I do the best, and I love running. I love to be able to really prepare and trying to like wear that USA on my chest and represent my nation and the best I can. So and that's what motivates me. The American people like cheering for me and or like really wanted me to go do well out there and represent the nation. That's why I keep on putting my shoes on and go for it.
It's your first team since 2013.
Yeah, so it's been tough. A lot of injuries. Hamstring problem. Sciaticas and a little bit of a T-band situation. Like I went literally. Without making the team since 2013. I missed 15, I missed 17. It hurts. It hurt to be able to just sit down and watch on television and see all these guys like running really well. And I missed Olympics, my third Olympics. And basically I get back and say, like, you know what, I need to get back to the winning circle again. And that's what I did. And I attribute to all that a great, God kept me going, and I'm healthy now. I'm ready to go.
Could the 20 or 21-year-old Lopez Lomong imagine running the 10,000?
Well, I try to test as many challenges as possible, and I would never even fathom. The older you get, kind of like why not? I don't want to walk out of the sport and look back and say, like, man, I wish I could have done this. This is a moment.
Lopez, how important is being part of the Bowerman track club been to you staying in the sport and still at it the way you are?
Yeah, a young energy, and we keep on bringing a lot of young energy coming in, and fuel me, to be able to get a lot of young guys coming in, and we train with them, kind of like guiding them, and because they come here, they're kind of like scared. It's like, wow, I'm wearing Bowerman truck, Bowerman singlet, and what should I do? And it's like, you know what, just pay attention to what you need to do, and I'm considered as like a grandpa in the in a Bowerman truck club, because I'm a little old. I've been here for a while, and so somebody like Grant Fisher is like, oh, you should show up. He's like, okay, hey, we're just gonna go out and do a little long run together. Don't worry about it. And we're doing the same thing and what you did in college. So we try to mentor them, and also with that, it gave me that energy to be able to continue and show them like we can be able to do this, or we can be able to prepare ourselves to be on top in a podium.
Can you talk about the 10,000, like why you added it, and you said 21 when you were 21 you couldn't imagine doing it. So why now?
Right now I came back and I made a team in 1500, made a team in 5000. I never made a team in 800 meters yet. So I really wanted to be able to do the maybe hopefully make the Olympics in 10,000 meters. And so this is last year was the first year that I tried. I went to the Payne Jordan and ran the first 10,000 meters, and it was terrible. I finished second, and I was like, forget it, I don't want to do it anymore. And we went back, and I said, okay, you know what? I run the cross country in college a little bit, but I can be able to do this. So it was just a little challenge, kind of like, changing things a little bit and a different way of preparing, and also, getting the speed going and the closing speed and this like that, and more mileage and 100 miles or so, and for many, many weeks. And yeah, it worked out. So hopefully next year I can be able to make the Olympics in the 10,000 meters, hopefully. And
They don't give medals. They don't give medals for range, but still must be gratifying. You look at someone who's run like 145 plus 27:30. I mean, the number of people who've done that globally is like a really small list.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to that's amazing. I didn't think about that, but it's something like to celebrate about, and we just I'll put my head down, and hopefully World Championship we'll see what I can be able to do. I think I'm just gonna go back to the drawing board and see again how can I be able to go back and be competitive with these guys when they started running in 26 high or something in the championship style races, and we'll do the best we can, and hopefully we'll get healthy, and Olympics is coming next year, less than a year now, and we'll go at it again.
What would be a success for you at Worlds in Doha?
Well, hopefully I beat as many people possible, and I don't know. I don't want to because 10,000 meters. I don't know how the weather's. Weather could play a really big role out there. So if it is too hot, I'm just gonna go there and put myself in a good position, and hopefully pass as many people as possible the last K or so, and be on top. I don't know what that top will be, and we'll see.
You can still close though in 54. Not a lot of guys can do that.
Exactly. I need to work on that to be probably 53. Then we can go with the top.
Are you surprised? I don't know how easily you won that today.
No,
it was a fast race. Before it was Lopez can only run slow 10Ks.
Yeah, it felt really good. It felt really good. It's a good test, for the World Championship, because if you can be able to run. I ran a PR today. I was really happy. Wow. I wouldn't even think about running 27:30 something, and it felt good running it because it was a lot of action going on the whole way, and we had an amazing athlete out there and just taking it out, and it's gratifying to be able to run and win the race that fast, and it tells you okay, you know what, I think I'm prepared for the next level now in our World Championship.
What do you think you could run in a paced, good weather 10,000?
That's a great question, but I don't know. I have no idea. I could just go out there and maybe I don't know, hit a wall and go backward, or I have no idea because I never been in a good rapid race before,
right.
And I don't know if those guys started hammering 62, 65 the whole way. How can you be able to handle that? But so far today, because we keep on going back and forth, we did a little 62 in there, 64s, and then we go back to 68. It depends. If we just continue doing that with the rapid race, I don't know how fast I can do. Maybe it's 27 low. Maybe that would be amazing. I'll be celebrating that. It's yes. Now I'm gonna go do 800 meters now. So
you're into the 15 low point. What was your low point, and did you ever think about walking away and saying, "This, I can't do it anymore"?
Injuries, yeah. I was just here trying to say I missed two teams, and it's terrible, And sometimes it's okay, you're not training as hard as you need to be because you have something hindering you. And so this year, especially last year, we started, getting the hamstring that I had. I had sciatica, I had an IT band situation. The whole of my hip was all over, because when you are injured, you compensate something else. It's starting flaring, or something like that, and it's all built up, and so I think there was a moment in 2000 in Sacramento. I did everything. You saw the race. I finished, I think, fifth or something, and everybody passed me the last 200 meters or 250, and I just felt what, maybe it's time to be able to walk away from the track and do something else, because I don't think I did everything I can, but it's not showing. And so we sat down with my coach and said, what? My coach is you don't want to be walking away from this, and then you have a regret you know, like, oh man, I wish I could have done this. I wish I could have done this, and that's why like we just went back and we get healthy. I got my IT band situation and hamstring situation cleaned up, and we went to work. And yeah, last year I came out with a W, and this year too. So yeah, we are in the right trajectory.
You entered the 1500 and the 5K as well.
Yes,
Will
yes.
you run either of those events?
I'll be back next tomorrow. 1500.
Oh my god.
1500 to 5000 final.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
That's a great question. I don't know. Yeah, I love track. I love track.
You're gonna run both?
Yes, I think so.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Good luck.
we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
See you guys.